up, YouTube? It's RSMario here, bringing you another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet leak video. I think this is the last one this time. I think the leaks are mostly died down now. I don't think Kaka is coming back. Riddler Q has been doing a couple things, but most of it is really kind of obscure stuff, so I don't think he's really pushing the leak game like he was before. I think most of everything is probably leaked. So, you know, I think we're pretty much done. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the stuff I wanted to talk about from the leaks. And then we're going to move on to some other topics for other videos. But of course, if you want to continue getting videos from me, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that stuff that YouTube requires you to do to continue getting videos from me, as well as follow me on Twitter. Like my video tweet. You like my video tweet, I will shout you out at the end of the video. As well as, speaking of the end of the video, comment. Drop a comment after you watch the video, because the comments help the channel grow, and I want to talk to you. I want to hear your opinions on the stuff I talk about on this channel. So, let's talk about these leaks. Alright, so we're going to start off with the rapid fire leaks from Centro. So he basically has some hints of the starter evolutions. So he has a little cat, and it's pointing to a magic wand, a duck, and it's pointing to a dancer. Oh god. And he's got what looks like a crocodile or alligator pointing to a singer. If that's the case, that's kind of trash. Ah, man. So I guess this would indicate that that Sprigatito is going to be based around, it can't be a wand. It can't be a magic wand. It's got to be like a baton or something. You know what I'm saying? So like a baton spinner. You know, then his Quaxley is going to be a dancer, and then Fuecoco is going to be a singer. That sounds really trash. I'm not going to lie. Bro, no, man. Come on, man. So then the next one says the coin Pokemon evolves into a golden Ningen. So I'm gonna have to go figure out what Ningen is. Hold up.
A few moments later.
Okay, that's low-key terrifying. Okay. It's way scarier than a Mimic, I can tell you that much. So regarding the map size, if you don't go to the sea, maybe it's a bit small. But if you get into the sea or the island, it's big. Arceus is not in the game. So I mean, like, the Arceus Pokemon, or are you saying that Hisui's not in the game? Like, the leaker claims that including the ocean and islands, Paldea is bigger than all of Hisui areas combined. Yeah, too bad it doesn't look like that on the map, though. Hopefully that's just part of the map, because honestly, if that's the whole map, it looks kind of like Portugal and not like Spain, you know, but okay. Let's see. So Paldean Tauros does not evolve. However, it does have 3 forms. Each form lives on a different area of the region. One form is a single type, the other 2 are 2 types. So that sounds pretty cool. I mean, so I wonder, are they gonna keep it a normal type? Like, is like one form gonna be a normal, and then like the other forms will be like normal fighting or normal dark or something like that, or all of them gonna be different types? Because if none of them are normal, that would be kind of cool. I mean, I could definitely see, like, all right, my realistic prediction is that the base one's gonna be like, let's say the base one's like a ground type, right? And then one of them can be like ground fire, and the other one can be like ground fighting. Because I've always kind of seen like bulls and stuff for some reason, to me, will make a good ground Pokemon. Kind of like that big ass horse they came out with in like Generation 7 or 6, whichever one. Kind of like that. I kind of saw Tauros like that if it had a regional or something. So maybe they'll all be ground types, but the other 2 will have secondary typings. I think that would be pretty cool, to be honest. So let's see, Pokemon not returning, Mimikyu, no, Pokemon that are returning. Sorry about that. Mimikyu, Goodra, Hisuian Goodra, Snover, Pokemon that are not returning, Smeargle, the Gen 5 starters, and Sharpedo. So the reason why I'm not really too hung up on who's in and who's not in the game, mainly because, again, I still think this is an unfinished game. I don't think this is the full game. I think this is a beta of the game that they were beta testing. So, I mean, these Pokemon more Pokemon may be in the game by the time the game comes out. These could have been just put in the game so that there are Pokemon in the game so they can test everything in the game, you know. I am hoping that Smeargle does come back, but with the realization that breeding is not going to come back, Smeargle might not come back. Because the main reason why most people, myself included, want Smeargle back is because of what he does with Pokemon breeding and being able to breed egg moves in a specific Pokemon for competitive purposes. So, you know, that's going to be a thing. So no new Garchomp form, so we know that the crystal leaked image is probably not Garchomp, more than likely. Fuecoco's evolution signature move is sound based, which that means that the singer thing is probably true, which means that Quaxly's gonna be a freaking dancer, bro. Are we gonna get another skinny, weird looking Pokemon like we did last generation with the water starter? Is that what we're gonna get? Because if so, you're gonna crush my hopes for this game, man. Palmy's evolution is very good in the late game. I mean, what you mean, this big goofy Five Nights at Freddy reject looking character? Okay. New 3-stage fire type Pokemon, and they reaffirm that gyms do not have level scaling, but can be done in any order. Which to me is fine. I mean, because I'm gonna probably do the gyms in order anyway. I mean, because again, with like the EV share being constantly on and always being a thing, if you remotely grind at all, you're going to be over leveled for all the gyms anyway. So if you do the gyms out of order, like the rest of the gyms are going to be easy. So I'll probably just do the gyms in order anyway. So Primape's evolution is fighting Ghost. Okay, which that's gonna be lit. Alright, that's gonna be lit. Murkrow does not get an evolution, that was a misunderstanding. The new move learning system for PLA is back, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're talking about where you can switch moves like kinda on the fly. You can change the moves that your Pokemon learns, which I think is a pretty good idea. Ancient and future Pokemon are called Paradox Pokemon. So, okay, that's kind of cool. Alright, so this one's a really interesting one. So actually, this is something we didn't report on purpose because we're not sure this is not the full picture. But the source said that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet doesn't have ranked battles. We don't know if that's because the source has an older build or if there's another reason. And then he says, completely off topic, but I don't suppose we know anything about the online. Oh yeah, basically that was somebody asking Centro the question. Now here's the thing, like Centro says, I don't think that they're going to take out competitive battling. That would be stupid. Like that, people say that Game Freak do stupid stuff all the time. That would be stupid. More than likely, again, this is a beta. Alright, this is just like the Overwatch 2 beta. Alright, the Overwatch 2 beta did not have a competitive mode. Like the first beta was essentially quick play. The second one was essentially quick play, but you played both sides of the map. You played the attack and the defense like you were playing competitive, but it had backfill and you can leave at any time. And they will backfill you with somebody else. Backfill your team with somebody else. So, like that, you know what I'm saying? But it didn't have a competitive because it's a beta. So they haven't even really finished the competitive mode of the game yet. And more than likely, that's the same thing happening with this. This is a beta of the game that some Chinese person had and decided to leak all the information from. So of course they didn't have comp. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have competitive battling in the beta. They're probably still trying to figure out what they're going to do with competitive battling, since they botched it so bad in Sword and Shield with the stupid timer, you know, which they'll probably also put back in the game. Alright, so looks like there's a new Pokemon Ami Refresh Camp equivalent for this gen. Also is what replacing Gen is also what is replacing breeding. I don't know why I can't read today. It's Pokemon Picnic. You can wash your Pokemon. Some don't like to be washed, probably ground and fire types. Washing them restores their HP and increases friendship. You can also get Pokemon eggs. So wait a minute, like, so what? Do you put 2 Pokemon in the picnic? Like, do you have like 2 Pokemon and you have a picnic with 2 of them that you want to breed, and then they just kind of have sex and you watch while you eat potato salad? Like, what is this? Like, what happens with this Pokemon Picnic thing? Like, how do you get eggs from this is what I want to know. Paradox Pokemon, which are the past and future forms. Paradox Jigglypuff and Paradox Delibird retain their original typings, which sucks because the whole point is for them to be different. So maybe they're just going to look different, which that's still kind of trash though. Paradox Pokemon from the past are exclusive to Scarlet, and Paradox Pokemon from the future are exclusive to Violet, which I can kind of see that. You can get as many Paradox Pokemon as you want from the in-game area. Alright, so then the last thing we're going to talk about here are these pictures of the map. So these pictures came out like a week or so ago, and then they got like silenced like that. They were taken down. I think one of the Twitter accounts, I don't know if it was Eclipse or if it was one of the other accounts that was almost taken down because they posted the pictures, but the pictures were already out there. So I mean, that's what it is. To me, this doesn't look like the full map. It looks like there is something cut off, because I mean, you look at the shape of Spain, and this is not the entire country of Spain. This is Portugal. Essentially, it's Portugal. So I think that something got cut off here, but it does look feasible though. Of course, it's blurred, so we can't really see anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're leaking the game, you might as well just leak the game, bro. I mean, just post the pictures, man. You know what I'm saying? I still don't understand why everything is blurred. I assume they blurred it to prevent DCMA, but obviously since you know, one of the Twitter accounts got almost taken down for posting even the blurry ass picture. Obviously the blurry isn't really working. So I mean, it's just kind of annoying at this point that everything is blurry. And shoot, Centro didn't even really want to post these when they dropped because of that, you know. But it is what it is, though. What do you think is going on here? What do you think about what we got from the game? I mean, does this hamper your hype for the game now that everything is leaked? I'm still hyped for the game, but it does suck that it leaked this early. You know, I kind of like the speculation. You know what I'm saying? But that's about it. So, of course, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, people, keep it real.